Hello everyone, this is Healthy Eats with Matthew. We're going to make us some peach barbecue sauce, and it's going to have two different things we're going to use it on. I've got some naan bread right here. I'm going to go ahead and get it going. Because this, actually I'm not going to. I'm going to hold off for a minute on that. I'm going to go ahead and get the barbecue sauce going. Let's see if I don't know if I got this in the camera that good. I've already got some peaches cut up right here. Let's see if that's in the focus of the. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, so I've already got some peaches cut up. So I'm going to start measuring out some other things. We're going to eyeball some things. Some stuff I've sort of maybe got figured out a little bit. We're going to just freestyle this barbecue sauce. We're going to use it with a peach and cottage cheese and tomato application. I got some chicken I'm smoking. We're going to use this barbecue sauce for both applications. I decided not to really get into the smoked chicken. It's just like some 8 pieces. There's really just some random pieces of chicken. Alright, so I'm going to use a whole cup of ketchup in this. And rinse that out. I'm going to do a half cup of this brown stone ground mustard. It's not spicy, it's just stone ground. I like this stone ground mustard pretty good. Put a whole half a cup of that in here. Alright, that's a half a cup of that. We're getting pretty full here. So I'm going to start, I'm going to put the lid on this thing. If I can get it on there. Oh, it's the other side. I'm going to turn on low. While that's going, I'm going to go ahead and get me some horseradish in there too. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do my salt and pepper. Well, I guess that knocked it loose. I'm grinding my salt still, as y'all see. Trying to get it measured out. I think it's a tablespoon. About 3/4 of a tablespoon. Put half teaspoon of cumin. One teaspoon of paprika. One tablespoon of black pepper. So that was 1 teaspoon black pepper. 1 teaspoon paprika, a half teaspoon cumin. That's going to be 1 tablespoon of salt. It's pretty much a tablespoon. And then I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of this horseradish in there. 1 tablespoon of horseradish. And then I'm going to go with a 1/4 cup of honey. If I can get this stuff to, I'm going to have to microwave it a second. Add 30 seconds to it. I'm going to put a little rum in this. Let's see, I'll probably use a teaspoon to measure that. Not rum, but bourbon. Call that 2 tablespoons of bourbon. Got our 1/4 cup of honey. Hopefully this turns out alright. This is a freestyle on this. So now I want to see what this is looking like and maybe tasting like. Oh yeah, definitely. It's hitting pretty good. I need some more sugar or something though. I'm gonna put some brown sugar in it. The honey just wasn't enough. So I got some more measuring utensils here. I'm gonna put put a 1/4 cup of brown sugar in here too. It just needs something more to sweeten it. It's definitely got the barbecue taste, and you can taste the peaches in there. It just needs a little something else to bring it alive. This is a pack now. I packed the whole. It's a packed. This works better in a blender. My blender is MIA. I don't know where it's at. What's going on? I'm going to go ahead and get the naan bread going. I've got some herbs, herbs oil here. I'll prepare a little bit on the bottom. Got the oven set on 400. Alright, this should be pretty much where I want it to be at now. We'll see. That's perfection. You can't ask for a better peach barbecue than that. And it could use a little more sugar. I'm trying to stay away from stuff like that though. So it's got you can definitely taste the peaches in it. That was the goal. I mean, you can use you might could if you don't like horseradish, you might could take that out. But I like the little bit of kick it has to it. I think it's fine. So now I'm gonna get some basil here. Just some fresh basil. I'm gonna get some of this. I picked this out of my garden, my little herb garden I got out there. Leave that for the chickens, a stem. I try to give all the little waste product to the chickens. They love it. They really love them peach skins I just gave them. I'm gonna get my knife. I'm gonna chop up me some fresh basil here. That herb oil I just did some olive oil, some fresh garlic. I put a little fresh rosemary, a little fresh oregano in it. That's what I basted that little naan bread with. It ain't gotta be the most perfect chop on that. We'll throw this in here. I've got 2 lemons that I've zested. The zest of 2 lemons we're going to throw in there. So now I've got 2 tomatoes here. I'm going to save me one of these peaches to eat with breakfast or something maybe. I may just go ahead and put it in here with this. So I'm cutting the core out of this tomato. Y'all be careful because I have cut myself doing this before. But you don't get this core out. Both these tomatoes I got the Samlin's Produce the other day in Jasper. I went with Mom. I used some of them in my vegetable soup yesterday and I held 2 back for this video. Alright, so I got the core out. We're going to slice that thing in half, just like that. Then I'm going to cut little wedges. You can cut them as big or as thin as you want. I'm going to cut some decent little wedges. We're going to throw these in the bowl here. Throw them in the bowl. So I got me some wedges, tomato wedges. I'm gonna cut all them peaches up in this. Well, I got my tomatoes there. Now I'm gonna skin these peaches. I hate eating. I don't know how people eat the fuzz on this stuff, but they eat the skin. Some people. I don't care for it. The chickens love it. They're fixing to be happy with me again. I'm going to cut the skin off these peaches. Like I feel like that you should. That barbecue sauce makes a lot, so you can cut this recipe I'm going to give you in half. This is going to be a little appetizer before the smoked chicken gets ready. So I will show y'all what we're going to do with the smoked chicken here in a little bit. This is, like I said, this is going to be the app before the, that way we can utilize this barbecue sauce in 2 different applications. And like I said, you can either give some or you can probably can this stuff if you want to, jar it up, even maybe freeze it. So now I'm going to go around a little bit. I got every little piece of the peaches off of them. They was pretty small peaches. These were way bigger than the peaches I used, so go ahead and put all the peach I can in here with the tomatoes. I dropped a little piece. I guess chickens will get that. We're just rough cutting this stuff. It ain't gotta be pretty. Have it a little rustic vibes here. There we go. Trying to get all the peach I can off this. I'm gonna try to plant some of these seeds. Peach trees are just so high. I mean, they're like $39 for one, and even the small ones are that. I feel like the big ones should maybe cost that, but the little ones shouldn't cost as much as the big ones. They should be half the price. I checked my bread. I'm smelling it. It's starting to smell very beautiful over here. Very aromatic. Drop that. It's not ready yet. Alright, so I'm going to say these little pits. I'm going to try to, like I said, sprout some of these out. See what happens. Then these 2 lemons, these are large lemons. Let me write this part down here. 2. So I put basil to taste. Alright. So now I'm going to get my juicer here. These lemons are almost too big for my juicer. They really are. I'm just going to use some seeds get in there. They're just going to get in there. Lemons. All right. So I'm gonna drizzle a little olive oil in here. I got the extra virgin. Get my wooden spoon here. Going to stir this around. Oh yeah, very important. Do a little salt, and I got the pepper grinder here somewhere. I just had it a second ago. I just used this pepper. I would like to use that fresh pepper though, because I just had it. I literally just had that fresh pepper. There it is. Salt and pepper to taste. I'm gonna mix this stuff around in here just like this. This stuff's probably better to marinate a little longer than what I'm fixing. I'm fixing to just plate it up and show y'all. Maybe a little more salt. Maybe a tad bit more pepper. Man, that stuff's tasting beautiful. We're gonna mix that together. I'm gonna put all this stuff away now. Put these scraps in here. The chickens will peck at this stuff. They'll be fighting over it. As soon as I cut this video off, I'm going to take it straight out there to them while it's good and fresh. Alright, wipe my cutting board off now. Naan bread should be just about ready, I feel like. I'll show you, this is looking beautiful over here, guys. Got that looking beautiful. That one could have maybe browned up a little bit more, but I'm not mad about the way that looks. Alright, so here comes a surprise. I gotta find it now. There we go. I started panicking thinking I didn't have it. Got some cottage cheese here, guys. It's going to be a nice little appetizer. I'm going to put this in a bowl. I don't know if I have a scoop. I got a little bitty scoop dish or whatever, so see what I can do. That's just what we're going to have to do. I'm just going to get a big old dollop of this. We're going to put this in the middle. There we go. It's nice and pretty in the middle. So then I'm going to get me this over here. Need another little spoon now. I'll use this. We're going to put a little bit of this around the plate, like so. Get some nice, crispy garlic herb naan. I'm going to cut it in weird little pieces. A little bit, maybe not. They are a little weird. A couple little oblong shaped pieces. And we're going to stack that around the plate just like that. If I have some fresh butt, which I'm going to go get it real quick. Maybe I've got time to run and do it just for a nice little touch. Alright, so I got me a little top of my basil right here. We'll just put a little bit of that right there for garnish. And there you go. You got a nice little shareable appetizer while you're waiting on smoked chicken, but that ain't it. So we're going to get a little of this barbecue sauce here. And we're just going to drizzle it. There we go. You see this? I probably should have did that before I put the basil on there, but let's see. Alright, so now I'm going to just dip in and tell y'all what it's tasting like. I'll get me a little of the cottage cheese with some of this barbecue sauce. I'm just going to enjoy this, and I'll be back with the chicken here in a minute. Alright, so I told you we'd be back. Right here is, I've been smoking that. That's hickory smoked chicken. There's some rando pieces of chicken. Like I told you, I'm giving you two things to do with this barbecue sauce I made. I could have just did the one thing, but there's a lot of barbecue sauce for that. We got the 4th of July coming up. You'd be the envy of the party if you made that appetizer I just gave y'all with this smoked chicken. I just put some Memphis rub on it. You know, I sort of cheated on the chicken, but I mean I am smoking it, and I'm putting some homemade barbecue sauce on it. This is that peach barbecue sauce. I've got the recipe for it. This stuff's really good, but I'm going to go back in the smoker with this because I'm going to try to let this stuff glaze up on it. Let it set a little bit better. Chicken's pretty much done. I'm going to let this smoke probably with this on here for about 20 more minutes. I got my smoker don't get that hot. So I'm probably around 220, 225 or something like that. You know, but this chicken's looking good. It's going to taste delicious with this peach barbecue sauce that I just made. I'm going to give you all the recipe too. And that appetizer is so much better with this, more of this than less of it. So don't be afraid to put more of this with that appetizer. It'd be better if you had a squirt bottle. I could have made it look a little nicer, squirted it on there, but you know, it is what it is. My camera's crooked right now. So I've got my chicken glazed up, and I'm going to go back in the smoker for about 20 minutes. We'll see you back here in a minute. Alright, so we're back. That's the way the chicken looks after I put that barbecue sauce on it. Let it smoke another 20-25 minutes. I don't know, I was on the phone, so I don't know exactly how much longer, but I'm guessing like 20-25 minutes. So I'm going to try just a little piece of this, see what we're looking at. I may actually put a little bit more on it. Cooking with gasoline, guys. Well, not gasoline, but anyway, it's good. I think y'all really enjoy this. This would be something different for 4th of July. So I'm giving y'all, I gave you an appetizer and this, and then if you watch that strawberry salad or the watermelon salad, you've already got the watermelon salad. You've got the little appetizer just showed you with the peaches and the tomatoes, and then we have this peach barbecue chicken. Be a perfect 4th of July dinner. and whatever other little size. There's going to be some more stuff I'm going to show you before the 4th, but anyways, y'all have a blessed day. If you like what you've seen, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.